Hi, Lawrenceville High School. Greetings from Castaway Key.
Welcome to the special episode of How To of Toma-Talk.
In this episode, Toma-Talk staff will be offering helpful information for winter.
Enjoy! This is how you dress for winter.
It's a trend that's going all around the school. Students are not eating lunch. Now, they have the option to pack a lunch, but they feel that there is not as much food, there's not enough options to choose from. I'm here to show you how to pack a well-balanced, healthy lunch. So we're going to start with the timeless classic, the peanut butter and jelly on whole wheat bread. See, look at that. Isn't that delicious? The bread, since it's whole wheat, is going to offer you better carbohydrates. The peanut butter, protein. And the jelly, simple sugar. Delicious. Classic pairing. For your drink, a simple bottle of water. No calories, no trans fat, nothing. Granted, if you don't like the taste of water, which is pretty much impossible to describe, you can add flavor packets, which add no extra calories, no extra fat, no extra anything. Now we go to your calcium, which is string cheese. I love string cheese because you can kind of play with your food a little bit. You know? You open it up. Alright? This is fresh from Connecticut too. And you can just peel it apart. Look at that. Delicious. And you can even peel it some more into smaller chunks. And just pop it in your mouth. Just like that. Next, you got your fruits and vegetables. This cute little thing here is a clementine. As you can see, it is a member of the citrus family. And I believe we all know that citruses contain a very awesome source of vitamin C. And clementines are just so delicious because they're so small and cute and sweet. So I'm just gonna, it's a little bit of work to peel it all, but at least you get to reap the benefits in the end. And you split it apart. Right? Then you just take a little segment. It's so sweet and so juicy. And this is just the simple stuff. You can add a little bit more to it. You know, you can have, a mini bag of chips. Like Cheetos or something, which is made with real cheese. You have even more dairy. And then you can have a little Hostess snack. Another source of simple sugars. It would be bigger than the jelly on your peanut butter and jelly, but it'll still be a little sweet ending to your lunch. And that's pretty much it. It's not that hard to do. It takes no more than about 10 minutes of your time. So go to the store, get yourself a super stylish lunchbox, get some peanut butter, grab some jelly, get some string cheese, some fruit, and pack your own lunch.
Alright, you 6, you 5 will be going down to the vending machines and pressing a button. It's one at a time if you want. 1, 2, 3. Alright. If you're going to get a drink, get the one on the right. Yeah, that one.
Yummy.
Alright, we're good.
Oh my god, Avery.
Wash your hands.
Not yet. But if you don't wash your hands, you just come in out of the nasty stall that everyone else uses, and you go back out this door, grabbing this handle that everybody else grabs. Besides the bathroom.
Okay, so show us your hands. Oh, other side. Start between each finger. Get your nail beds. Like wash them against your hands.
Oh.
Oh, they're so clean.
They did a pretty good job. Okay, send my other group in. Okay, don't dry, just for the noise.
And this is with improper hand care.
You need to make sure you're thoroughly washing your hands, so do that. You should never touch the sink. She just rinsed all of her soap off.
I always
Scrub your hands good.
I always tell people it's a lion.
Look how much better that is.
Oh, thank goodness. How long should you wash your hands for?
30 seconds.
Just go.
I don't know. 30 seconds.
When should you wash your hands?
Every time you use the bathroom, before you eat, just every time you touch something, with germs. No matter what, wash them.
Get that thing.
After you blow your nose. After you blow your nose. After you wipe your butt.
Before you go to the bathroom. From Mrs. Phipps. After touching your mucous membrane is when you need to wash your hands your most. Your mucous membranes are your eyes, mouth, nose, and private parts. So, because these are direct lines of infection. If you do not wash your hands, you can get anything that anyone else has. That girl over there has flu, you don't wash your hands, you're gonna get it too. Wash your hands.
Thought I would take a couple of minutes today to talk about some of the things we can do to help take better care of the computers, because as I'm sure that you'll see in some of the scenes, we're having lots of computers that need to be fixed. I want to remind everybody that inside the computer is the hard drive, and it is very delicate and sensitive to being moved around. So always make sure that the computer is powered down when you're moving it around. That a lot of the damage that we see nowadays, as far as people having trouble with the computer, is because of hard drive errors from the computer being moved around while it's on. So if you can try to be very gentle with the computer, that'll make a big difference as far as having errors on the computer. I want to also remind people that we don't want you trying to fix the computer yourself. We've had several computers come in over the last few weeks where the keyboards have been pried off, where people have tried to fix them themselves. The keyboards on these computers do not actually pry off, so don't ever try to do that yourself. You just end up breaking the computer, causing us a lot more expenses and repairs and trouble. So I want to remind everybody of that. Do not try to pry the keyboards off. If a key comes off on the keyboard, if you can bring it to me, there's a good chance I can put the key back on the keyboard. You have to put the keys on a certain way, and if you just try to force the key back on, you actually smash a bunch of little tiny plastic tabs that are in there, and it makes it very difficult to put back on. A good tip that we came up with the other day, because I had several people who I see on occasion come in with this. If your computer ever tells you that it's not charging its battery, you can actually eject the battery and normally fix that. So on each side of the battery there's a little lever that you slide, and one of them you actually have to hold, and then the battery pulls straight out and you can put the battery back in. that actually fixes most problems where it says it won't charge. So that's a good tip for you. Let's see. So just overall, like I said, the biggest thing is just not being very rough with the computers, because that's what we're seeing most of the damage coming from. We've had quite a few broken screens as well, so try to keep the computers from being in a place where they get knocked off and hit the floor easy, that kind of stuff. Had a couple of situations where I hear the dog knocked it off of a couch onto the floor or something like that. So try to be mindful of what your pets are doing and that kind of stuff. So
tired monkey around, oh, ooby-doo, ooby-doo, I wanna be like you, Papa Doobie Double Ball. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. Doobie-doo, you say it's true, shooby-doo. You matter too. Left, right, cross. Habba dabba doo doo, ka jooby dabba da, dibby 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 da habba da. You, Doobie, I wanna be like you. Papa Doobie Double Ball. I wanna walk like you, talk like you too. Doobie, you say it's true. Shooby doo, someone like me. Scooby Dooby, can I learn to be like someone like me? Take me home, Daddy. Can you learn to be like someone like you? Left, right, cross. Yeah, can I learn to be like someone like me? Yeah. Left,